Hey girls, happy Friday. I just wanted to get on and give you guys an update. So today I had my cycle day 13 natural mid-cycle ultrasound with my RE. My hubby came with me, which was really nice. And I got to the office and I did not have to wait like every other time I've been there. Like you literally sit down for 1 minute and then they come get you, which is awesome. And my doctor actually came and got me, which is so rare, but I was happy. And he brought me back to the ultrasound room. My husband came back there with me. He did the ultrasound within 1 minute, and I was really glad that he did it. You know, they tell you in the initial consultation, oh yeah, I'm going to do all your ultrasounds, but we all know how it is. They get busy, and then they send you to the tech or the nurse practitioner, whoever is there, just because it's faster. But he did it, so I was really happy. And he left the room and told me to get dressed and we go to the consult room and discuss what he saw and everything. And he left the screen up freeze framed on my ovaries. And I looked at it, being the obsessive TTCer that I was like, I'm gonna look at this before he comes in and tells me what it says, try to self-diagnose, myself. And I looked at it, and I looked at my husband, and I was like, this ovary looks polycystic. And he, kind of chuckled at me and was like, yeah, right, come on. Because during this entire process, you guys, I have been Googling and convinced that I had every disease in the book, from cervical cancer to a pituitary gland tumor. I've had everything. So my husband kind of laughed me off and was like, yeah, right. I was like, no, really, this looks very classic, PCOS to me from what I've seen online. He's like, yeah, just get dressed and let's go talk to the doctor. And I was like, okay, So, got dressed, went to the consult room, sat down with the doctor, and he just started going over everything he saw. So my uterine lining, everything looks good. He sees no evidence of fluid backup to indicate that my tubes are blocked. My ovaries look healthy structurally. He said I had a lot of, tiny, healthy little eggs in there. He said I had about a dozen eggs, but there was no dominant follicle, which I wasn't expecting there to be one. I don't ovulate on my own. I'm not on any medications this cycle, so I kind of knew he was going to say that. And he's like, and your ovaries, he said they're classic polycystic. And I looked over at my husband, and he looked at me, and he just gave me the biggest smile, okay, I know you're going to say I told you so. But, so yeah, I'm officially diagnosed as having PCOS, and you wouldn't think I would be so happy about it, and I can't wipe the smile off my face today, but I'm just feeling so blessed and relieved to finally know what's going on in there. You go all this time, and everybody's telling you we don't know what's wrong, and to have somebody look in there and know and tell me, yes, this is what you have, and this is why you have infertility. So, just feeling so relieved. But he said, don't worry, being diagnosed as PCOS is not the end. Since I don't have any of the endocrine side, like the insulin resistance, or, what was the other thing he was telling me? Oh, thyroid problems, all that kind of stuff that comes along with the endocrine side of PCOS. He said, you don't have any of those things because I've been checked for all that stuff. You just have the messaging problem of PCOS. So my brain is not sending the message to mature and release the eggs. And if it does mature and release the eggs, it's not doing it at proper maturity, like a normal person would. So he said it's the most common type of infertility that he sees and treats, and that it is, in his opinion, the easiest infertility to treat. So that made me feel so good. We're going to proceed with Follistim and taking the birth control. Sorry, my dog's trying to get up on the couch here with me. Yeah, so we're going to do all that, but we're going to wait. We're just going to enjoy Thanksgiving and relax and enjoy baby dancing when we feel like it, and not timed, not taking OPKs and holding my urine every 4 hours because I have to come home and take an OPK. I didn't realize how nice it was to not do that stuff just for a little break until, you know, this month. Like, I was originally so bummed out about it, but now I'm feeling really good. I also talked to him about my luteal phase and how I was concerned. You know, I was telling you guys about my spotting that I've been having, like 8 or 9 DPO, and he said he thinks that's, again, an irregularity in the messaging system in my brain, that it's holding on to the egg, he thinks, like, too long, and so when it's finally released, it's not at its optimum maturity anymore, it's not as healthy as it should be, and it's not providing the proper progesterone in the luteal phase. So that made me feel kind of good to hear him say that. He said they are going to monitor my progesterone. He said, but with Follistim, he's hoping to have at least two healthy mature follicles, and he said with the monitoring that they do and releasing them at optimum maturity, so it's a nice healthy egg, that I should have plenty of progesterone and have absolutely no problems in luteal phase. But he said if I do have a problem, he said primary luteal phase defects are very rare, but they're going to monitor me, and if I need progesterone, then they will give it to me. But he's not going to start off that way initially. So that's what's going on there. And I'm just excited, you guys. Like, I finally know what's wrong, and I know what we're going to do to take care of it, and we are going to take this down. Like, PCOS is not going to take this whole thing over. It is not going to keep me from having a baby. It's going to happen. So, yeah. Just excited. I will be on here, you know, I'm going to do a fun video, and then I'll do some life updates with the holidays and just let you guys know what's going on with me. But until then, we'll just be relaxing. And I wanted to give a big shout out to Alicia and Mary Elizabeth. I know you guys had your IUIs, and I'm just wishing more than anything for a BFP for you guys, and, you know, finding out that you're having a baby, you know, around Thanksgiving and, you know, Christmas time. Like, that would just be so exciting. So I'm really, really praying for you guys, and my fingers are crossed for you. And, you know, I just can't wait to hear what happens for you guys. And hopefully, if you guys do get your BFPs, I will be following shortly here in a few months. So I will talk to you guys later. And thanks for watching and subscribing. And I've been getting a few subscribers here and there, new ones. And I just wanted to say thank you to you guys, and thank you for following my journey. And I really enjoy subscribing back. If you're also a TTC vlogger, I like to follow your journeys as well. This community is amazing, and it's so nice not to feel alone, and just to have, you know, girls on here that you can talk to who know what you're feeling, and, you know, you don't feel like a freak of nature with your body, because other people are going through exactly what you're going through, and they can understand your struggles. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.